Good evening, Freedom fans. Tonight's Freedom Face Off is going to be with one of the title fights on Freedom 13. It is going to be with two of the top youth fighters in the country, Farzod and Richard. Without further ado, let's invite both fighters. And Richard, you're invited.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you, Farzod?
Good, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. We are waiting now for your opponent to enter the live.
Right, okay.
Everything good with you?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. We already have a lot of Uzbek fans in the live.
Yeah.
One second, okay?
No problem.
1 week left till fight time. You ready?
Yeah.
Inshallah. How's training?
Good. Everyday training.
Everyday training, huh?
Yeah.
Good, good. Well, you got excited last week, yesterday from watching the fights?
Yeah. Yesterday.
What do you think of your teammates' fights?
Yesterday?
Good?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Richard, I see you're trying to get in the live. I'm excited. I'm there he goes. Okay.
Hello, sir.
How are you, Richard?
Good. You?
Good. So without further ado, let's introduce both of you fighters to the Freedom fans. So we have a great title fight between a Mexico versus Uzbekistan fight, and this is going to be for the Freedom USA title. I would like you guys to introduce yourselves. Let's first go with Richard. You first. Tell us your name, your age, and what gym you represent.
Hello, guys. My name is Richard López. I'm 16 years old, and I represent Matador Muay Thai.
Farzod, your name, your age, and your gym.
Hello, my name is Farzod. I'm 15 years old. My name is New York Fight Club. I'm training with Zarif.
So Matador is your gym, Richard, and New York Fight Club is yours, Farzod?
Yeah.
Very good. Richard, when did you start training? How old are you now?
I'm 16.
And when did you start training?
I started training when I was 3 years old, but
wow.
that was little when I was a little kid, and I started taking it more seriously up until like I was 10 years old. Yeah, so I've been training hard and real for like I would say about 6 years now.
Very good, very good. Farzod, same. You said you're 15.
Yeah.
And when did you start training?
When I was 6.
Mashallah. So you guys been training. Both of you been training for a long time. Very good. Richard, what made you start training?
Originally, well, it was my father. My father really convinced me into this sport. My dad was a full contact fighter. And in the beginning, really, I wasn't really much interested into it. I wasn't all into it. But, you know, seeing my father fight, it really inspired me. So, yeah. And then I met my coach right now, Alfonso Damien. Yeah, he really, yeah, it was really all that. My father, mostly my father. It was very influenced.
Very good. So it was basically your father who pushed you to do it.
Basically, yeah.
How about you, Farzod? What made you start training?
Like with my coach in Uzbekistan. My dad said, "You're gonna training," and I said, "Okay." We just go there, and I start training when I was 6. Inshallah, I will be champion.
Richard, you're a Muay Thai champion already, I believe, right?
Yes.
Which title have you won?
My most recent title is Problem. It was a kickboxing fight, but yeah, it was about a month ago, 2 months ago.
How many titles have you won?
This was my second title. Yeah.
Second. What about you, Farzod?
I don't have a title.
Inshallah, you will have your first title fight May 27. Yeah. I'm very excited for both of you guys. Both of you are very exciting fighters. You both like to pressure. I see the style. I see Farzod how you train. Richard, I've seen you in person how you fight. So both of you are a pressure fighter. Richard, is that the type of fight do you think we're going to see this Saturday?
Yes, definitely. Looking to switch it up from my last fight. I'm definitely going to be more an aggressive fighter this time around.
How about you, Farzod? Do you fight the same way that you are in training?
Yeah.
Richard, what was the outcome of your last fight?
I won. Yeah.
How did you win?
By decision.
By decision. And when was the last fight that you had lost?
It was last year in September.
Okay, so was that right before the last one, or did you fight a few times after that loss?
No, after that loss, I didn't take a short break, but I was still training, but I didn't get a fight until recently.
So you had one loss and then one win.
Yeah.
After that loss. Yes. Okay, so you're back to winning, and you want to keep that going on this Saturday.
Yes.
Good. What about your last fight? What was it?
It was April in Arizona. Yeah.
How did you do?
I won.
You fought in the USMTO.
Yeah.
We're gonna invite the special guest to talk with us. Jake, what's going on, buddy?
Hello. What's up? What's up, Rami?
What's going on? So we have two young men. They are future superstars. Both of them are very, very pressure, exciting fighters. They're gonna be fighting for the United States title to see who's the best in the country.
Oh my goodness! Well, that's awesome. I love the Freedom Face-Offs because you get two people on here on an Instagram Live, and it's almost like a press conference in a way. And I love that you run that. Yeah, I have some
different.
Questions. It is something different, you know, and I love it. Freedom is all about doing something different, doing something unique, and leading the.
Sorry, we're losing you, Jake, with the Wi-Fi, I think.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem. We're gonna let him get his settings together, and then he'll be with us. So Jake is actually a very good commentator in the sport. Jake, you're with us now?
I'm with you now.
Go ahead. I'll let you go back.
What I was saying was Freedom is all about the future of Muay Thai, doing things different, innovating. It's always exciting. I love what you guys are doing. Rami, I've known Rami. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jake Watson. I'm a commentator in combat sports. I've known Rami since I was like, what, 12 years old, Rami?
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Fighting at the TBASA Muay Thai National Championship in Iowa. And I just love what Freedom's doing. I love that you guys have Freedom Face-Off here. It's different. It's exciting. And Richard and Farzod, it's great to meet you both.
This is their time to shine. This is what Freedom Face-Off is for fighters like Farzod and Richard to be shown to the world. I'm going to let you take the mic and ask them a few questions.
Absolutely. So, first of all, Farzod, I was looking at your Instagram. I noticed that you're doing jiu-jitsu too.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt as well. Let's look in the future. Let's say down the line, do you want an MMA career? Is that what you're kind of looking at? Sort of being like Alex Pereira, moving on to the UFC potentially? What does it look like for you?
Yeah, of course. I want to be UFC champion. That's my dream. After Muay Thai, I'm going to fight in Muay Thai, MMA, I mean.
Okay. Awesome. Well, you know, I'll extend the same question to you, Richard. You're getting your social media started up. You are already, I've heard Rami say, you're already Muay Thai, multiple division, multiple organization champion, and that's incredible. Do you see Muay Thai as being the sole thing that you're going to stick with, or do you want to also pursue other ventures in combat sports?
Yeah, definitely. I want to move to MMA once I'm 18, obviously. But yeah, that's my goal. I want to be a champion. You know, I want to make it to the UFC one day.
All right, beautiful. Well, you guys are both well spoken, and it's cool to see. How old are you guys both right now?
I'm 15.
I'm 16.
15 and 16 years
Young
old,
blood.
fighting in New York on Freedom Muay Thai. That's incredible.
On the biggest stage in the country.
And the biggest stage in the country. That is so incredible. You guys are doing it right. Next question. So, Richard, you said that your father inspired you a lot of the way with your career, with the development of it. When do you feel this career kind of became your own? Because when you're led, you're a young man. When you're led by your parents and your parents are in your corner, it's always kind of a joint thing, right? You're both doing it. But when do you feel like this has really become something it's all yours? It is about your Muay Thai career. When did you feel that kind of became a reality for you?
Honestly, I think this was maybe when I truly started getting into Muay Thai. Because when I was still younger, I was more of a kickboxer, and I didn't get into Muay Thai until like maybe 4 years ago, about.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, having my father influence most of my career. Sorry, what was your question again? I got lost there.
No, you're good. You're good. My question was, see, when do you feel like? Let me ask it this way: when do you feel like your career became like? When do you feel like you fell in love with Muay Thai for yourself? Like, when do you feel like was the moment you fell in love with this sport?
When I first probably started getting in the ring again, when I was becoming a little older, I felt like this was for me. This was what I wanted to do. And it wasn't anymore my father telling me, you're going to do this. It was more my decision.
Because you wanted it.
Yeah.
And that's more of what my question was. Thank you for answering.
Yeah.
Farzod.
Yep.
So you're doing jiu-jitsu, you're doing Muay Thai. I imagine you're having to spend some time with boxing as well. As someone who also had to partake in those things, how do you split up your time? How do you go about training the different disciplines for different fights that you have?
My man got a translator.
Oh yeah.
So I'm training every day. Sometimes I'm doing jiu-jitsu, sometimes I'm doing Muay Thai, and with my coach, I have a jiu-jitsu coach, I have Muay Thai coach.
It's not hard with you. You're in school, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So one last question for you, or actually it's kind of a double question, but for you both, all right? And I'll start with you, Farzod. One, what does a win mean for you this weekend? And two, how do you see it playing out?
So it's gonna be, he's gonna translate, my friend. So why in Muburam Pabede, Mamba Merchizavai Muknat, Ima Yakun title fighter.
This is my first title fight. Inshallah, we're gonna win.
All right, Ryan. Sorry. Keep going. If you're not done.
Question, right?
Yes.
We're gonna make plan with my coach. I'm gonna listen him. What he's gonna say, I will do it.
Okay, that's maturity. All right. So Ryan, same question to you.
Oh, sorry, me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Richard. My apologies. I don't know why I
fine.
called you Ryan. I was
Fine.
looking at Rami.
This Saturday, a win for me this Saturday would really mean a lot to me. It would really not only encourage me, either if it's a win or a loss. I feel like either way it's gonna encourage me. I feel like just being in the ring, really, that adrenaline. I love it. I really love it. But yeah, I just like being in the ring. So, win or lose, I'm still gonna continue with this career. Yeah.
All right, Rami.
I mean, Jake, you always asking the right questions, so you're making it easy. Jake, what do you think is the future like for both of these fighters? I mean, they have so much of what we didn't have, right? The resources, right? And on top of that, they're very, very fierce. You know, Richard with his Mexican style, and then Farzad with an Uzbek style. You know how those type of fighters are. How do you think their future is going to be?
Well, Rami, it's a good question. So I'll say this. There's not a lot of people and I'm saying people, men included, grown men, they don't have the courage to step on the biggest stages in the world, even if they are talented. They don't have the courage to seek out opportunities that are going to make waves for them later in their life. These are two young men, 15, 16 years old. They're fighting on the biggest Muay Thai stage in the country, not just because they're confident or because they want to do this. No, it's because they know what this is going to mean for their future when they're adults. They can't even buy alcohol yet. And they're out here fighting on the biggest stages in the world. So what I see is, granted, they keep on pursuing opportunities like this. They keep on training like this, fighting in all these shows, putting on shows like the one they're about to put on at Freedom Muay Thai this weekend. Man, the sky's the limit. I can't give you an answer because the reality is the future is not even paved that way yet. They're paving it. All we see is what we see now. The future's too big for these young men, right? So what I see is, man, the Freedom's only going to get bigger. Other Muay Thai shows are going to have to keep up. And they're going to be fighting on the biggest stages in the world, in the adult divisions, winning championships, putting Muay Thai even further on the map, taking it outside of just, New York and Thailand and putting it all around the world. That's what I see. I think that this is going to be an absolute banger of a match, and I think that both of these young men have an incredibly bright future, so bright that we can't even really fathom it as of right now.
That's a great answer, man. You hit it right on the button. Jake, I got to tell you, man, I like the way you are. You hit it right on the spot with no pressure, man. I gotta have you on Freedom soon, okay? You tell me when you want to be on Freedom, and we'll make it happen.
The next one, whenever. I do not care. I am hungry. Okay, so Rami, I'll tell you, I believe that I have value to add to every sports broadcast and promotion I'm a part of. I will add value to Freedom. You let me know when the soonest I can be on Freedom is, and I will be there in a heartbeat.
While I have you on in front of Farzod and Richard and everybody listening, listen, Freedom, I created Freedom Fighter Promotions to give fighters and everybody in the sport what I never got. So whatever I can give to anybody, Farzod, Richard, Jake, or anybody in the sport with Freedom, consider it done.
All right.
Thank you, Jake, for joining, man. Appreciate it, man.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Rami. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Guys, put on a show on Saturday.
Thank you.
Yes,
Farzod,
sir.
thank you, guys. Farzod.
Yep.
This next question is going to be for you, Farzod. What have you been doing to secure your win in this fight coming up this Saturday?
I'm training hard.
Is it the same type of training that you go through for every fight, or are you training more for this fight?
More. It's gonna be more.
More. Richard, same question for you. What have you been doing for this title fight? You're fighting to become the best fighter in the country, the United States champion. What have you been doing to prepare for this fight?
I've definitely been working harder. I've been focusing more on myself, making sure I'm doing everything correctly this time. This is my second 5-round fight, so I've definitely been paying a lot of attention to that. So yeah, I've been definitely working on my cardio, making sure I'm up with that, and yeah.
Jake, man, thank you. I see your comment. You're welcome, and I'm gonna have you on Freedom, hopefully live with us whenever you're ready. Farzod.
Yeah.
This is going to be your first title fight?
Yeah.
So this is going to be your first 5-round fight. Do you think this is going to be a big test for you, that it's 5 rounds and not 3 rounds?
Yeah, of course.
But you've done nothing different in preparation. You're doing the same thing that you do every fight?
Yeah.
So why do you think your cardio is going to be the same in a 5-round fight versus a 3-round fight?
Because now we're working hard. We know it's 5 rounds. We're doing more thing.
Okay. Richard, you said your second 5-round fight, right?
Yes.
How did the first one go? Did you feel a difference between 5 rounds and 3 rounds?
Definitely. Yeah, I did feel the difference. And my last 5-round fight didn't go in my favor, but I'm obviously going to use that this weekend. I'm going to use it as encouragement for this weekend, definitely. Focus on my mistakes that I did last time.
next question. I see Zarif, your coach Farzod, is on the live. What does it mean to you, Farzod, to have a coach like Farzod behind you, coaching you, training you?
That's the one of best coach. I love him. I respect him. He's the best.
Do you feel that having a coach like Zarif in your corner gives you more confidence?
Of course, yeah. I love him like he's my like second dad.
Good for you. Make sure you always remember that. Make sure you always remember that. Same question for you. I know you, Richard. You train basically with your dad and also with Matador, correct?
Yes, that's true.
What type of confidence does that bring to you into your fight?
Definitely, I trust my coaches. I know they encourage me with their, not only when we're in the gym but outside the gym. You know, so yeah, I'm definitely feeling confident with them in my corner.
If for some people, there are some people asking Kaya. They have questions in the comments. Anybody that has any questions that would like to be asked to Farzod or Richard, please comment below. And if you would like to request to be in the live, you can request to be in the live. We have already one question I'd like to bring up. The question is about
What's the first?
The weight, right? The weight class. So the weight class of this fight is going to be 57 kilograms, which is 125.6. For those that don't know, Freedom, when you fight on Freedom, we go by kg. We don't go by pound. So it's going to be 57 kg. We have somebody that's requesting to be in a live. Farzod, this is a friend of yours, IPNB?
What happened? Excuse me.
Somebody is requesting to be on the live. Is this a friend of yours or Richard? IPNB?
Yeah, he's my friend.
How old is he?
He's 16.
16. Okay, so we should request him to be in? Accept him to be in?
Okay. Okay, no problem.
So I accept him to be in. We'll wait to see if he goes in. So you guys, is it safe to say this is the biggest fight of your young career?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes, definitely.
Richard, why is this the biggest fight of your career?
I feel like this is my biggest fight so far, not only because I know my opponent is strong, but I know I could let myself get known more.
Definitely, you're going to be getting a bigger. Your name is going to be in the public eye and a bigger platform, 100%. And this is a great opportunity for you whenever you fight on any promotion. But definitely, you will have a bigger number of views that's going to be watching you. Now, same thing for Farzod. Farzod,
Yep.
Why is this the biggest fight of your career?
Because that's my first title fight. I want to get this belt. That's going to be more experience for me. And we're going to keep doing that.
Okay. Both of you have a lot of respect. I know that you guys fight with respect, and I see that how you guys carry yourself. No matter what, I want you to always remember, you don't have to disrespect anybody to have a bigger name.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to, yes, you have to entertain. You have to be an entertainer. You have to talk and you have to promote yourself 100%. But never feel like you have to disrespect somebody to make yourself big. No matter what. Don't ever forget, you have to show respect to get respect. You know?
Yes, sir.
Always remember that. You know, this is what it means to be a martial artist. You know, you're a Muay Thai fighter. That means you're a martial artist. And for you to be a martial artist, that means you are different than the regular person. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And don't ever forget that when you guys go about your business in life. Richard, why? Obviously, you think in your mind you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're gonna win?
I think I'm gonna win because I believe in myself, and I think I'm doing enough, and I'm working hard to get there, and I'm trusting my training and all the hard work I've been putting in.
Farzod, same question to you. I know you also coming to this fight believing in your mind that you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're winning?
I'm gonna win because I'm training hard. Everyone is believe me. Everyone is gonna know who's gonna win, inshallah, next week, and we will win. I'm training hard. I'm training hard every day, every morning, every night, and I will win.
I tried to your friend IPMB. I tried to accept, but he's not coming through. I keep accepting, but he's not going through.
Okay.
Somebody else is requesting to be on a live. We're gonna accept him.
Yeah, you guys can text.
Assalamu alaikum, Rami.
Wa alaikum assalam, Sharoz.
My trainer.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Farzod.
Alhamdulillah. You guys know each other?
Yeah.
Of course, I know Farzod. You know, we're from same country, and then I following this guy from a long time, and then I'm very excited for his fight. You know, especially he's fighting for freedom.
You gonna come next week?
Really, yeah. I really want to.
Okay, good. Make sure you come.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a chance to say something before, because there's somebody else that wants to be on. I want to give you a chance to say something about Farzod.
So I mean, I know this kid from a long time, you know, and I heard a lot of things. You know, he used to train in Uzbekistan from his young age, and his dad, he's also Muay Thai fighter. You know, he used to be. I know his father. I heard a lot of good things. He's because he's coming for the sport because of his dad. You know, so that's why I know he's a very exciting fighter. So I really want to see him in a bigger arena.
Inshallah,
you know, like
he will
yours.
be. He's gonna have his first opportunity this Saturday. Thank you for joining us, brother.
Yes.
Habibi, it's good to see you.
Thank you so much, Rami.
Assalamu alaikum,
See
brother.
you soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you soon.
I'm very happy.
Ali.
See you soon.
Richard.
Bye, Farzod.
By the way, there's somebody asking about the live, about the fight. Let me see one more time. When is the fight? Can I watch it? So this fight with Richard López versus Farzod is going to be this Saturday, May 27. If you can be there, you can order the live pay-per-view on fcltv.com. If you want to watch the pay-per-view, fcltv.com. If you are able to come and watch the fight live, you can contact Farzod or Richard. They have tickets. You can get tickets from them to come and watch their fight live. We have a lot of people in the comments with Mexico flag and Uzbekistan flag going crazy. Richard, you are obviously with a Mexican background.
Yes.
What can we expect from the Mexican crowd and fans to come? Are they going to come and support you next Saturday?
Of course. I hope to see everybody there. Of course.
How about you, Farzod?
It's the same. Inshallah, my friend is gonna come. They're gonna support me.
Awesome. I want to tell both of you to tell your fans to bring their flags with them.
Okay.
Richard, you tell your fans to bring the Mexico flag, and Farzod, you tell your fans to bring the Uzbekistan flag. And we're gonna see next Saturday which crowd is louder.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We have somebody that's tried to request to be in the live. I keep accepting them, but so we have another question. Let me see. It went up a little bit. Let me try to go back and get the question. One second. This was, where did it go? After winning the fight, what do you see yourself doing next? Fighting straight away? So basically, what do you see yourself doing after winning this fight? First, Richard, after you win this fight, right? What do you see yourself doing?
Fighting
a break or going right back into another fight?
After my fight, obviously, I'm gonna go back to training. Win or lose, obviously, I'm gonna try to get a fight as soon as possible. And yeah, because I love being in the ring.
How about you, Farzod? And Zarif, I'm gonna answer your question. How about you, Farzod? You win this fight, what happens next?
I'm gonna keep training. I'm gonna wait for second fight. Like other fight, and we're gonna keep training. And we're gonna win.
Now, I want to ask you guys. There's a show almost every month for Freedom. So the rule is in Freedom, if you become a champion, you have to defend within 6 months. Are you prepared to defend again when you get the call again after you win the fight?
Yeah, of course. If I'm not
Yes.
like injury or something like that, of course I'm gonna fight.
Now, this is something that we have for this fight. You guys are fighting with elbows.
Yes.
5 rounds with elbows.
Okay.
Is this something that you guys look for in a fight with, looking for the elbows?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Are you Richard? Are you a fan of elbows?
This is actually my first time fighting with elbows, so
First
I'm excited for that.
time, okay. Are you excited about it?
Yes, definitely. I can't wait to use them.
Nice. What about you, Farzod? You fought with elbows before?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you a fan of? Do you throw them in fights?
So elbow mezzanine jangles.
Yeah. I will try. We will see it at Saturday next week.
Now let me tell you something. A lot of fighters, they fight with elbows, like in a rule style that has elbows allowed, but they don't throw elbows. It's crazy. It's crazy. I see a lot of fights that the elbows are allowed and the fighters don't throw elbows. Are you going to be? First question for you, Richard. Are you going to look for the elbow or are you going to be like the other fighters? They fight with elbows, but they don't use elbows.
If obviously, since I'm fighting with elbows, of course I'm going to use them. And yes, so this is my first fight with elbows, so I'm definitely looking to use them. If they're there, that's my weapon. I'm going to use them. How
about you, Farzod?
Same. I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna try everything.
Very good. IPMB, I'm accepting I see that you're trying to request to be alive. I'm accepting him, but it's not going. He's not accept. I don't know why it's not going through. I click accept and it's not going through. But before we end this thing out, Richard, would you like to say anything to your family, friends, anybody watching?
To all my family, I thank them. My coaches, I thank them for helping me through this camp and through all my training, all my career so far. And yeah, I hope to see everybody there.
Farzod, would you like to say anything to your family and friends?
I wanna say if they gonna come, it's gonna be good. They gonna support me. It's gonna be more fun.
Definitely. It's always great to have your family and friends to support you. It gives you more motivation. I agree. And it allows you to make the fight more fun. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to come and support two of the best fighters in the division, Richard López, Farzod from New York Fitness, make sure you guys get your tickets from them. Reach out to them and support them. They are the future of Muay Thai. Freedom Fighter Promotions is the fastest growing promotion in the world. We have some of the best fighters, professional fighters that always fight on Freedom, and that is one of the most important objectives with Freedom, is to support the young generation like Farzod and Richard, to promote them to the world, to show them and promote them just like we treat the professional fighters. So if you want them to continue growing in the support, make sure you support them. Richard López, Matador Muay Thai, and Farzod, training under Zarif. Make sure you remember their names. They are two of the best fighters in the division in America, and inshallah soon the world. Freedom is coming. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, guys.
Yes, sir.